Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer Quest with me, Bring It On. So I got the trigger for the Black Quest in Averland, the Palace of Ice. Whilst on the road, the mysterious wooden box left by the underwriter starts to knock, as if there is someone inside desperately trying to get out. It's unnerving, and so the adventurers cautiously put the box on the ground and open it with the tip of a sword. No demon coalesces from the smoke, no djinn of Araby springs from the box. Instead, is a rolled-up parchment lying against the velvet lining. No different to how the underwriter has been contacting your group over the past weeks. Balthazil Arcanus unrolls the parchment and starts to read. Greetings. Despite failures, I've elected your ragtag group to represent me in this most prestigious of undertakings. There's a palace of ice in the snowbound reaches of the Black Mountains. Within lies an item of great beauty, a large crystal. I need you to find this prize and bring it to me. The directions to the palace are noted below. Do not fail me in this more than any other, for my client is not one to forget such bad form. I'll be in contact again shortly. Yours, the Underwriter. Underneath his neat, considered script is a small map showing where the Palace of Ice should be located. It is many days' travel from your current location, in the wilderness, as far away from civilization as you can get. And I have no idea where it's at. What? That's not... The Black Mountains are south. Alright, let's do it. It's not even located in the Black Mountains. It's... whatever. The Palace of Ice is far from the crystalline beauty such a grandiose name envisages. There's no glass domes or glittering towers of bejeweled ice. Your warriors arrive at the location to find a mound of dirty, blood-flecked snow. What ice can be seen is as black as a dark elf's heart. Great shards jut out at odd and hazardous angles, ready, eager even, to impale those foolhardy enough to clamber over them. This, of course, is exactly what the warriors must do. The only obvious means of ingress is a yearning, ice-laden opening towards the summit of the snowy barrow. Reluctantly, the dungeoneers risk severing limbs and impaling on icy stalagmites to climb the structure and reach the cave mouth. I'm sorry, I just kicked my desk. So I've never done this quest. I remember that 100% that I've never done this one. The floor of this dungeon is covered in a thick sheen of black permafrost. This shouldn't be too hazardous if the warriors move cautiously, but any sudden movements may cause the warrior to lose his balance, a lethal act when encountering monsters. So what would be considered a... The first two steps they take each turn are safe. Every additional step taken has a chance of causing the warrior to slip, causing up to 6 wounds. That's not too bad. Once again, I kicked my desk. It's really not a big deal for the guys that can regenerate. Well, so far so good. This chamber is eerily still, but not far away, the familiar braying of orcs can be heard. Of greater concern is the floor that is crisscrossed with deep fractures of ice, below which can be seen deep fissures leading into the frozen darkness. The adventurers must tread carefully. One wrong foot could not only send one of the party into the icy depths, but the noise of the cracking ice will alert the greenskins to the group's presence. So what are we supposed to do? The warrior slips and partially falls through the ice. Before the rest of the party can help, the group of orcs that could be heard come bursting into the room and must be dealt with. Yeah, I have no idea, like, how I was supposed to get through there without. Good, he's not pinned. He can come save. Cool. Good news is they aren't savage orcs, so we have a huge advantage with my marauder and his insane weapon. Alright, dude, chill out with the attacks. We get it. Actually, if I can just take him out like so. Have him kill him. Then we can just go ahead and proceed. Not even worry about it. See? Easy peasy. Let's try to get everybody out of here. Ugh. Cool. Hey, orcs. Take care of these guys, no problemo. Not as smooth as I would have liked, but hey, take what we can get. I need to stop with the tattoos, buddy. No one thinks you're cool. Two counter strikes is pretty good. Alright, let's try and take this guy out so that we can have the Marauder kill the tanky guy. Gonna three-shot this guy. That's, that's fantastic. Thank you, Marauder. Just that sword is ridiculous. I almost did another dungeon off camera, because basically every town I went to, there was a dungeon that would give me a sword for the wizard. But he really doesn't need it. We've got plenty of stuff on him. It's called the Relic Blade. It's a very good sword, but it's not good for the Grey Wizard. It'd be better for like the Archmage or something. Alright, the fountain is frozen. The water is spilled over the pool and onto the floor, adding to the layers of ancient permafrost, making the chamber even more hazardous. But that is not the immediate fear of the adventurers, for Scabnose, the deranged pet shaman of the Orc warlord, stands on it. Around his neck he wears a blinding talisman, and in his hands is the lifestone of Ashraz. The shaman notices the warrior's eyes are drawn to the two magic items upon him. "Like them?" he growls in an otherworldly voice. "They're mine. Paid a Hume to get 'em for me. He used some stupid gits to do the hard work." He gives a toothy grin. "Wasn't you, was it?" Before anyone can answer, the Black Orcs who had been standing at the back of the room charge forward, swords raised. See, I think for every item that you retrieve, whichever ones you actually give to the Underwriter, he has. Because I said he had one of the items, but two of them I denied giving to the guy. So... you gonna stand right there? That doesn't seem like a good idea. It's alright, we can cut these guys down real quick. Yeah, go ahead and shoot this guy. Hey, look at that, one less Black Orc. Alright, let's take this guy out. Before we do anything else. I don't know why I spawned so close to the entrance. Like a cat fed up of toying with its prey, Scabnose seems to quickly bore fighting the warriors. Purple smoke coalesces around the greenskin, and when it clears, seconds later, the Orc shaman is gone. Oh, this is not the end of the dungeon. I was like, oh, this was easy. Yeah, we're not done. Alright, if my Marauder doesn't get pinned here, he should be able to... whoops. I haven't killed that guy. And the archer. That could have gone a little better. Yeah, let's try to kill this guy first. Actually, let's do it this way. Well, that's super annoying. One archer down. We'll use that to take care of the other one. No big deal. Hey, good job, buddy. Glad to have you on the team. Alright, chill out. I get it, you don't like the Grey Wizard. Alright, no, yeah, keep up the good work, buddy. Well, that was embarrassing. If he can't hit, then I doubt the Ironbreaker's gonna hit anything. Yeah. Oh well. Hey, good news is, we can kill this guy now. Come on, Ironbreaker, I need you to hit something while we're in here. Thank you. This should be a cleared room. Then we do Void Master. Healing Mist. Cool. We have made progress. Had to adjust my headset, had an itchy ear. This room looks like a cell. Chains dangle from the walls, holding the arms and incomplete skeletons of forgotten prisoners. But a quick scan by the adventurers reveals that not all the residents are dead yet. They discover a familiar figure chained to the far wall. It is Otto Schwarzblood, the missing professor last seen in Stirland. His eyes are bandaged, bloody smears marking where they were once used to be. He is barely conscious, but lifts his head slightly as the warriors approach. So if you don't remember, that's the guy, he said the reason why he knows so much about orcs is because he never goes into places himself. He's also the one that says, I think, black powder is the future. No, black powder of the future is the Skaven guy. This is the guy for the first Black Quest. It is here, the second piece of the orc idol, he says. Whether because he knows it is the party, or he's merely blathering due to thirst or pain is unclear. You must take it before it falls into Gorguts' hands. The Empire is in too fragile a state to succumb to another great Waaagh. He suddenly stops and starts to remove the filthy bandages from around his eyes, the chains around his wrists straining as he does so. Where his eyes used to be are two pitiless holes, giving the professor a terrifying aspect. As he speaks again, his voice notably changes tone. The orc shaman has given me a gift of sight, a gift I want to share with you. Gaze into my eyes. It is a gaze of a god, the gaze of Mork. Green lightning bolts shoot from the professor's eyes. The warriors scatter as Schwarzblood laughs maniacally. There we go. That's one of those words where I can say it, but whenever I see the word, I always pronounce it incorrectly the first time. I always want to say I can't even say it because I said it right. See, an awful word. Orcs swarm in with choppas at the ready, even as more eldritch fire shoots from the madman's eye sockets. And of course, it's all savage orcs. They get to go first. I don't have the right guys on the front line. Luckily they are not very ranged, so we should be okay. Alright, let's get some damage in on the shaman. Oh, nice. And he got a kill? Alright, get out of here. Go heal him. Oh, wow. Oh, these guys all have over 6. Oh, that's... Oh, they're not... They're not gonna make it. They're hitting me a little too frequently for my taste. Like, they're hitting very frequent. That guy gets a lot of attacks. I will see if the Ironbreaker can't finish off that archer. Heck yeah. You go try and finish off this shaman for me. Yeah, we'll take that. Healing Mist. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh wow, it's the first ambush I think we've had to deal with. Alright, I have an idea. Is he pinned? He is not. So let's do this. Let him take care of this guy. And hopefully this guy as well. One more hit. No. Let's see if he can take care of one of the archers. So that save us a big hassle. We'll be okay. Yeah, I really wish ambushes would be like within a set range, because some of these dungeons, since they're procedurally generated, they can go back quite a ways. Okay, cool. I might better take out the shaman here. Cool. We did take care of the shaman. And another ambush! Great. Of course he's pinned. Son of a gun. Alright, well, that's something. We're not in a bad position, I'm concerned about more ambushes. As I should be. It's no joke. Alright, if he can get the last hit... Oh, stupid. Whatever. Kill him. You suck. Sorry, my Marauder will take care of everything. That's what he's here for. That's some pretty good damage there. Looks like he might be able to get a series of death blows, which would be fantastic. It would really save me a lot of hassle. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Woohoo! 4 roll damage. Keep up the good work, everybody. Is that 2 sturdy procs in a row? That's pretty cool. Alright, maybe now we can actually proceed with the dungeon. Pretty cool. Actually, you know what? You go up here. Alright, despite being deep underground, a great gale blows snow and ice through this passage. You warriors cannot tell if the wind is a bizarre, naturally occurring phenomenon, or some malevolent arcane force conjured by the shaman. In any case, the warriors must slowly stagger through the passage. But even as they begin the difficult journey, the cold creeps into their bones, making them feel weak and weary. So we can't move very far. The Great Gale stops suddenly as you warriors spy the Orc shaman standing defiantly under a great arc. A circle of dark runes glow at its clawed feet. By the shaman, in the center of the circle, is the head of the Orc idol, another piece of the statue smashed into 3 back in Stirland. Orc magic is good when you've got lots of boys around, says Scabnose, but I spent too long wandering on my own. I had to find another way to power my spells. I know some of the boys are now scared of me, since I found my new magic. So should you. The runes flare and reality rips. Our portal opens within the circle, and a frenzied river troll steps out. The shaman's all the way back there, that's fine. Ugh, of course he can't move very far. It's okay, you can cut this guy down real quick for me. Thank you. Have him stand in front at least. Actually, while he's standing right here, he also gets Tunnel Fighter, so he has an increased chance to hit. It's actually a really good spot for him to stand. This is like, it is the end of the dungeon, so cool. Let's take out some of the archers. Since they're not limited to just attacking my front line. Only 6. Okay, well that's fine. Son of a gun. Honestly, I wouldn't care at all about ambushes if they didn't have ranged units in them. Nice. Can you take this guy out, please? Oh, let's focus on these darn archers back here. No, not yet. We'll be fine this turn. Should be fine this turn. I'll have him battle rage next turn. And probably blood rage as well, just so we can kill everything. Don't hit again. Alright, there we go. Whew. Cool. Alright, so for this next trick, we're going to Battle Rage, Blood Rage, and start killing. Hunter's Eye. Alright, have him kill this guy. He has 14 shots, so I expect him to eventually be able to whittle him down. Or not. There we go. Just 5 more of those, or 4 more of those. It's not looking good. Oh, maybe. What a huge disappointment. He can't kill him now. Well, that was embarrassing. You have Tunnel Fighter on. You need to hit this guy. Of course, we got ambushed again. Ugh, son of a gun. Look at all those new archers. Hardly do any damage to this guy because he's Do we have... I thought we had a Finger of Death scroll somewhere, didn't we? Must have used it. Swore he had it. But yeah, I guess we did use it previously. We'll be fine here, I think. He's eventually gonna die, it looks like, anyway. Maybe I'll focus on taking him out with, I don't know, somebody next turn. Well, that's annoying. Hey, chill out. With all those arrows. It's fine. We have ways to heal him. That's not a big deal. Take care of that guy for me. We gotta kill the archers. They're putting in too much work. There we go. One less thing we gotta worry about. Let's try and keep him alive a little bit, I guess. Nice. Alright, we're just gonna Void Master this guy. Get him out of the way so that my Marauder can get back here. And kill this darn stone troll. If he lands this shot, nope. You know what? Just get rid of this guy. That way one side is clear, we just have to get back and take out these other guys. Oh yeah, that's why they're taking damage, because they have that legendary gem that passively damages spellcasters. Forgot I even had that. Cool. Well, we're getting there. Tired of you. Tired of you. Fantastic. We are victorious. What a dungeon. Good job, Ironbreaker, with your 4 kills. The Orc Shaman lies dead. Even now his corpse radiates unholy power. The warriors take the second part of the Orc idol and grab the blinding talisman and the lifestone of Ostraz of the Orc's body, before giving it one last kick and leaving it to the elements. On their return to the snow-swept surface, Caradrian feels the Underwriter's box knocking furiously. Upon opening it, a pile of crowns is revealed. Once per dungeon, the barrier may use a talisman to blind everyone in their line of sight for 1 turn. Use once. Averages the maximum wounds of the wearer and the target. Under the coins is a parchment. It reads, "Dear honored warriors, word has reached me of your great triumph against the foul shaman. Now, some members of your illustrious group may come to the erroneous conclusion that I sent you there at the behest of that monster, who admittedly is a former client. I can assure you it was a double bluff. While the creature thought I was luring you to a cunning trap, I knew sending my best agents would make short work of it, and come out of it profitably. Please find included a reward for your continued loyalty. I look forward to working with you again soon. As an aside, I am sure you're now in possession of the Lifestone of Ashraz. It is a trinket I would have no problem finding a buyer for, so I offer you double what you could sell it for in any market. If you send it to me via the box. Yours loyally, the Underwriter. Yes, seller. So I think that's all the quests, unless there's one more. Let me check something real quick. The only thing I can think is there's one more just overall quest, but I don't know where it would be at. I'll look into it off camera, but this might be the last episode. So I'll give some final thoughts on the game. It's a very... Oh, okay, yeah, there is one more quest. So we still have one more episode to go. Your warriors are exhausted. They have battled monstrous spiders, brutal orcs, and thwarted nefarious plots. Yet the orc war boss Gorgut is still at large. His greenskin army masses just beyond the Black Mountains, even as the Orc Lord lurks within the Empire's borders, searching for the Idol of Mork, 2 parts of which are in the possession of your party. While on the road, your party talks amongst themselves about why such threats should even concern the group. A more sensible strategy suggests one member of the party would be to head north and let the Emperor and his army sort out any greenskin incursion. Others argue that the Empire falling to ruin would be bad for business. What is the point in seeking fortune and fame if there is nowhere to bask in the glory? Also, Gorgut must know the warrior band has 2 parts of the idol, so he'll be searching for them. Better to face the threat than spend years fleeing from it. And so the arguments continue, even as an amber wizard emerges from the undergrowth to stand before the party. The wizard is the same enigmatic mystic the warriors encountered on the outskirts of Stridson. The hour is close, he says with no preamble. You've done well to slay the orc shaman, for he was the true threat. But the creature has already set cycles of fate in motion. Even without the orc spellspitter, the greenskin warlord remains a dire menace. The amber wizard studies the group with his cold eyes. Wisdom alone should prevail on you to confront this monster, but if it's earthly goods you need as well, you'll find plenty in his lair, for he shares a mortal's desires much like your own. The amber wizard chides. The idol can only be destroyed when it is whole again, and he has the last piece. He sits on a throne of bones, waiting for you. Nevertheless, you should attend, assemble the idol, and then destroy it in a fire to stop Gorgut and any other greenskin from using it. Prepare yourselves for the most challenging encounter yet, and when you are ready, follow the crows to its lair. But do not linger, for the war boss's patience grows slim, and he will soon invade with or without the idol of Mork. A great regal squawk pierces the air, and a 2-headed griffin lands by the wizard. Without another word, the amber wizard mounts the beast and takes off. A murder of crows fly around the creature for a short time before turning away, circling above the adventurers, and then flying away in a long, leading line, like black breadcrumbs in the sky. So that is the final quest. Down there, I guess we get to it from Averheim. Alright, let's swing by Averheim real quick. I'm going to do some mercantiling, and then we will, in the next episode, take care of the final quest. The next one is the final one, for sure. There's no way that it's not, because we completed all the quests in all the regions. Looks like we have plenty of healing. I'm going to buy that as well. So do we get to there from here? Yep. Cool. Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we will enter the lair of the Orc Lord and deal with that. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.